I think that what I like about Eurocities and why I think it's different from other places is that you are important. You matter as a person and as a professional. And even if you're young and you're starting out your career, you can have a say. And and that's special.
What actually is great about working at Eurocities is that you work with people making changes on the ground, affecting citizens' life on a daily basis.
We help mayors to exchange good practices. We lobby the European institution for better urban policies, so I really think that we make an impact.
You are actually contributing to make the citizens' lives easier and more inclusive. I think that is what really motivates people at Eurocities.
Also, we travel a lot to all the different cities we represent. That's quite cool. Of course, you can see how really policies are working on the ground, what are the challenges, and then it really allows you to do your job with a different motivation because you see really what is driving those cities.
We cover a lot of topics. We cover everything that city administrations work on, and we also work at the EU level. So indeed, we've been working a lot on Ukraine and reconstruction in the last months. And we work on items such as the energy transition, social inclusion. The variety of work is one of the top things for me.
I always feel like I'm learning something new, which is great. It's a very, very inspiring environment.
Your dreams can come true at Eurocities. I mean, if you have a project, for example, if you are interested in food or mobility, and you have an idea, you can always find the partners within the network. You never get bored. You can always work on a topic that you really like.
Soon it's going to be 10 years that I work here, and one of the reasons that really pushed me to stay is that I've got the possibility to grow from being a trainee in the Environment Forum and then really build a new area of work for cities, which is food, something that before we did not work on.
Eurocities give you great opportunities to learn new skills and to having confidence in yourself. And also, I mean, you work with really nice people from everywhere in Europe, so it's always a nice moment to come to the office.
What is also quite cool is to, of course, be able to work flexibly and to have the freedom to work a bit from everywhere. We also come to the office to be together, but in principle, you are kind of empowered to make your own decisions, and that's quite important. You don't have strict rules, it's very flexible. So there is a strong focus on, I think, the individual needs.
From the first interview, I get a very good feeling about the organization and also about the people that work here.
No, it's really to connect with such a variety of interesting people, human beings, people that are committed to what they do. They're not only here because it's a job, they're here because they believe in what they do.
You don't really expect to be in such a good working environment, and not just with work ethics, but also the people and the communication between the people. And I think the surprising thing is that there's such a natural, connection with the people that are here. And you cannot find that easily. And I never take it for granted. I think I really appreciate it every day.
It's really refreshing also to see very senior people being passionate about their field, although they've been working in this for a long time. So I think this is very, very nice. When I started, the office was really full of people, full of life. And I think it tells a lot about the way people feel about the organization, that everyone appreciates coming to the office.
I thought I was going to be stepping into a kind of city bureaucracy, and it's not that. It's got this startup energy. It feels like a global collective here. I'm also connecting to people who come from all over Europe and indeed from all over the world here, and that feels rich. Having a space that encourages sharing of different perspectives and makes that diversity of staff into a real asset for us organisation.
I chose Eurocities for its values and for its approach to sustainable mobility from my part, for example. So yes, I think it's really totally aligned with my values and what I, on a personal level, want to achieve. I can also achieve it professionally at Eurocities.
It has to be like out of the scenes. No, this is horrible. I mean, working here is horrible. I mean, every day is a nightmare.